What are they doing? Oh, I can't believe it. Here we go with the oncoming going. Oh, look, it's Brock Lesnar. Ooh, Brock's coming out next. We're all fired up with the February 24th Monday Night Raw live coverage coming here. Stevie Breach, all fired up. Just got done with an awesome match. Roman Reigns, it's hard for him to have a bad match. Any of those guys from the Shield, man, all three of those guys are going to be awesome. Huge stars going up against Bray Wyatt. These guys, they put on a clinic. I mean, 2 nights in a row, these guys had an awesome, awesome match. What the fuck the fans were doing during this match, I have no clue. This was, I don't know, man. I don't know if when they went to break, if they did a commercial. I'm sorry, when they did the commercial, if they did like a rest hold, and they just held them and bored the shit out of them for 2 minutes while the commercials were going on, and they didn't just sort of like wrestle throughout the break, and then once they went live, they started going full force again. But, man, the fans were pissing me off. They were chanting for Jerry the King Lawler. They were chanting for, I don't think I heard CM Punk chants, but they were chanting for this, that, and the other. And you got 2 of the brightest stars in the ring right there, man. On this one show alone, going up into WrestleMania, they don't do, in between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania, there are no wasted matches. Almost all 3 hours of Monday Night Raw is very important timing. You might get one jobber match along the way, but just think of how many guys have gone through the new version of NXT and are on Raw now. It's almost like they really have the developmental thing really filled out. When you think of when they first went down to FCW, the first guys that got pumped out of there was like The Miz and that guy that used to be with The Miz. I can't remember, and it just really like it was everything that came out of there was like a carbon copy. And now we got freaks like Bray Wyatt. We got the big old strong men like Antonio Cesaro. We've got big old bulky dudes like Roman Reigns. They're not just producing just cookie cutter wrestlers, just pushing them out there. They're actually producing the stars of tomorrow, which is what I almost called it the power plant, the performance center is all about. I mean, just wow. These guys, if it wasn't for the fans, it would have been a great match. I don't know why they loved last night's match so much, and they disliked this one. But how it went down was basically, the Wyatts came out there down to ringside, and it looked like it was about to be 3-on-1. Even Roman Reigns was like, fuck, man, I thought we made a deal where it was just going to be straight up 1-on-1. You guys didn't come out there, and, I won't bring the hounds out. But they showed up. Lucky for them, because as they made their attack, Seth Rollins was watching his boys back, came running all the way from one side of the ring, dove out, took the 2 guys out, and then when the war went down, basically we had a return of Dean Ambrose, who sort of took off because he was being investigated about what happened to him during the match when he went fighting out to the back and then never came back to the match. If he just sort of went and sat down and packed his bags and said goodbye. I don't know why the Shield didn't talk to each other after the match until Monday Night Raw tonight. They chose to talk about it for the first time. But where was he? Why was he missing for 24 hours? I have no idea. But it looks like right now they have a unit. It looks like the Shield is back together. But those damn announcers, they're always tugging on you. I think everybody knows that the Shield's going to fight at WrestleMania. But, they're saying, oh, man, Roman Reigns lost. It's Dean Ambrose that cost him the match. If Ambrose didn't come down there, freaking the Wyatts would have took out, Roman Reigns on a stretcher worse than they did John Cena earlier in the match. I don't know. I mean, I think, as of right now, the Shield is together, and that's the best part of the story, is because everybody keeps on thinking it's like, oh, they're gonna break up, they're gonna break up. But I think right now you have Dean Ambrose running down there in street clothes and his leather jacket to help his buddy out. You don't get any bigger than that. I mean, that's a team.